Can we start with your sweatshirt? Can you shoot that for me a little bit? Where'd that come from?
It's Jalen merch, you know what I'm saying? And he just asked me to wear it today, during the meeting. He's just trying to, throw it out. I've been trying to talk to him, putting a bug in his ear, like, his opportunities off the field too. Let's, maximize, have fun, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So,
what's your platform? If you guys are running for office, Hertz Brown, what's your platform?
Oh, this is you gotta ask him. You gotta ask him. Yeah, I'm the vice president.
I see you tweeting during Phillies games, and you're almost reacting the way like a fan would react. Are you living and breathing like every pitch of this, like Philadelphia is?
I think I did the other night, and I had thought about it. I don't think I need to do that. They're professionals too. I'm just tweeting, and I hope nobody take me serious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tweeting just like from a fan perspective. You know what I'm saying? And I want the Phillies to win.
All right. So as a guy that's made a first pitch before, BG's going to do one tonight before the World Series.
Okay.
How do you think he's going to handle it?
That's a lot of pressure on BG. He's an athlete. I think he'll do it pretty good.
AJ, after the game, man, you were pretty raw on your emotions, kind of upset that you didn't have more. But have you had a chance to kind of relish it with what you did, the other day? Just, what that 3 touchdowns and
to the point where I have to get out my phone. It's just so much more I could have did, and that's what I, try to focus on. Not all the positive, but the negative, so I can continue to create more positive for myself.
Looking ahead, what do you notice about Petrie, man? He's kind of doing his thing out there, down there in Houston, the rookie cornerback. Or their secondary in general.
He's a good talent. He got drafted that high for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I think we got to come to work. Whoever we're playing, we got to come to work. And they got Nelson out there. He's been doing a really good job too. Great matchup. We gotta play.
These past few months, you told us that when you're covering, you're still open. Is it a process to convince quarterbacks of that throughout your career? Because there are times, obviously, quarterbacks don't want to throw the ball in coverage.
I think so. I think that just comes with trust. Building that trust over a period of time in games, and you making plays for him. And he'll keep coming back to you. Like you said, a lot of QBs think you covered and look away. And just from a quarterback standpoint, just having that faith in me, just seeing me, and even if I don't win early, I try to win late. So that's important.
How good is Jalen at trusting his receivers? If you're covered, still coming to you, or Devontae, or Dallas?
I think he has a lot of trust in his receiving group. We have worked really hard this offseason and try to prepare coming into camp. He has trust in all of us, not just me.
On Sunday post-game, Jalen said that he's actually a triple threat quarterback, combining his arm, his speed, but also the mental aspect of the game. Do you benefit from how much he pours into the mental side of the game?
I do, and sometimes a little too much. 'Cause he's always so serious, and he's always like, I need to do this, I need to do that, and I'll be like, bro, relax, relax, sometimes, just sit back and just say, look, this is what I did and it was great, but that's who he is. That's the person who he is, and I admire that from afar, and he teaching me something. So.
A week ago, you
I can say he's looking forward to it because he's going back home, playing in front of his home state. Who wouldn't want to play in front of their home state? You want to make everybody proud, and look what all he accomplished. So I'm sure he'll be ready.
A week ago, you said you don't know why people are pitching Bryce Harper. How long is it going to be before the question's asked about leaving defenses, going one-on-one versus you in man coverage?
I don't know. I don't know how that'll work in football terms. We got a lot of weapons, So if you take somebody away, somebody else will beat you. That's a good thing about this offense. We have a lot of weapons and we spread the ball around too. So.
The previous question was about Jalen went back to Houston. When you were in college and you went back to Starkville, did those games kind of either mean more? Did they change you in a certain way?
That was my first time going back home playing in front of my city, and let's say the day I had, I pray he has that same day, But it definitely, it means a lot more, Where you from? You playing in front of your fans, your friends, your family, most importantly. and it's a type of feeling where they just proud of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he started. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he probably dreamed of playing in the NRG. You know, and this is his first opportunity. I'm sure he's gonna, you know, go all out.
Shane Steichen said to the auditorium.
Were you extra motivated when you went back to Starkville?
100%. 100%. I was definitely motivated going back. I still remember I had like 167 yards, touchdown. Like it was that night. That was like my perfect game. That was the perfect game in college. You know, the complete game. You know?
And was it a coincidence? Or was it because you were going back?
I don't know. That was just one of those games where everything went right. You know, I've still been I've been chasing that high ever since. You know.
Was that your last year there? Or was that
No, that was in college. That was in college. That was my sophomore year.
You know what? Yes, because Philly fans are crazy. Not even crazy, but just like they will definitely not let me live it down.
How's he gonna do? First pitch. How's he gonna do?
Praying for him.
Hey, you know what? I know, gotta make it there. If I throw it past, it's all good. But that just means I've been in the weight room doing what I'm supposed to do, getting ready.
What's it going to mean to be on the field with Bernie Perrant, Mike Schmidt? I mean, these guys are icons in this city.
Man, I'm just humbled and thankful, you know, that they reached out to me out of all people to, you know, throw out the first pitch, and especially with a lineup like that. I just want to make sure I don't, not saying that they old or nothing like that, but I'm just saying I don't want them to throw no 50s and I'm out here throwing 30s. You know?
Did you see the video of Nolan Ryan? He just went out to 67 years old. He just threw the ball 70 miles an hour. Stud.
Oh, it just give me hope. Give me hope. I just got to get the technique. I'm all on my YouTube right now throwing stuff. Like, okay, it's a good little starter form. You know what? Get there. Get there. Get in his hands, hit him right here in the chest, and right here in the chest area. That's the goal.
That's hilarious. All right, so you guys obviously face a challenge this week in a very tough turnaround. What are the biggest obstacles when you're playing on such a short week?
It's never really the physical part of it. I mean, I feel like we always get our body backs around Thursday anyway, but it's more mental. It's about the game plan, carrying out the game plan. So just making sure that you don't have no hiccups there, because that's what can get you beat for real. On top of, you know, not making the plays when your plays come to you. And some of I don't think it's going to be a problem, because they really do hone in on just knowing making sure you know what to do. And, you know, he's taking care of it this week. No, not really nothing stressing us other than just making sure we paying attention to the details when we out there at practice. So, yeah, I think it's more mental than it is physical.
Being around as long as you have a chance now to be a part of history in this game if you can win it. First team ever in Eagles history to go 8-0. How's that feel? Man,
it feels great. You know, just seeing that what we do. We tied it the year. We won Super Bowl 13-3. You know, could have won 14-4. We won that last one, but you know how I go. But it's all good. Just love to keep making memories, keep creating different records for this building, so people that come after us can keep striving. Because if we doing that, you know what I'm saying, man, it's always a good feeling when you're setting records at a franchise, because you know so many people came before you and you've been working your butt off every day. And sometimes your plans work, sometimes they don't. But this year, everything has been working, and of course we've been, you know, it's a work in progress every week. But I honestly feel like we actually take that approach, and so I'm just trying to enjoy the ride, because man, it's gonna be over before you know it.
Hey, I was a little surprised you only played 13 snaps against Pittsburgh. It seemed like you were, you know.
Oh yeah, no. It was already planned because hamstring. Just want to make sure I don't have no hiccups, because we're trying to make sure that I'm available down the road. And I think they were just trying to make sure I got to this game because it was such a short week. But if it was just like a regular game, I would have played, because I feel great.
You feel like you could have more of a role Thursday night, you think?
Oh yeah,
ready
yeah.
For one if it,
oh yeah. I'm not worried at all. We talked about it, and yeah. It was just more planned than anything, just trying to get myself back into it again.
You played the hometown game before. You did it week 1 against Detroit. You've been through it a few times. Jalen, for the first time, will do it when he goes back to Houston. Any advice?
Just go out and be you. Don't do nothing extra. Just same preparation. You put on a show in front of your family by doing it within the scheme.
Do things change much without Jordan now in the middle? I mean, how big a loss is that? I know it's next man up and stuff like that, but
You know what? Definitely, it's the next man up, and Jordan is a big part of our packages and defense. Man, you know, we can't wait to have him back already. But like Graves said, it's like it's another opportunity for another guy to show his worth and show why, show that he's been waiting for his opportunity. And roles change. Right now, somebody's role has changed, and it became more for the next couple weeks or next however many weeks until Jordan come back, and then you kind of this is another interview for somebody else, and then you get to play with some of us. You know what I'm saying, that you don't normally get to be in on sometimes, and let's see how you handle that. And just a lot of good things that can come from it. This depends on how you look at it, and I think it's definitely one of those things where the young guys got to step up in this moment.
He's gonna do amazing. That's BG. He's the man. You know what I'm saying? If I think Sabata was up there, he got up to 6 strikes. He's striking them out easily.
Think he's going to be nervous?
Not at all. BG never nervous. You know what I'm saying? He could be more excited than anything. He probably gonna be more hyped about it. He really probably want the Houston player to be out there so he could maybe hit him with the ball. He's a team player.
Think he's going to sail it over the catcher's head? He might be all hyped up.
Nah, he's not gonna sell it. Straight down the middle. And it's not just gonna be a fastball. Y'all think it'll be maybe a little curl, a little slider. You're gonna see some professional in them.
Challenges. Everyone. I mean, I think the most obvious one is the physical aspect of it. Getting your bodies right for another game in 3 days. You know, so I mean, it kind of helps that we're playing at night because we get a few more, well, a couple more hours than I guess than we would actually want. But yeah, I mean, physical part is probably the most, I guess, obvious part of it.
What are some of the ways you do it? Like this week in right now, how do you get your body right that quickly?
Well, I tell you what, started after the game, so that helped. I think everyone being all in from the strength staff and our training staff really helped us, I guess, be comfortable in just routines this year. And so everyone had their routine. Yeah. It's what we do on a Monday, but we're just doing it, you know, on Sunday after the game. And so that is a big part for me. Massages, cold tubs, stretching, getting a Graston. Anyone? Basically, just it's scraping.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, look it up.
I'll
Basically,
look it up.
Just getting your body scraped, cupping, and just making sure that staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, and nutrition.
All right. You have a chance to be a part of history on Thursday. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. First team ever in Eagle history to start 8-0. Obviously, it doesn't seem like that's much in your mind, just based on your reaction.
8-0, 7-0, you mean?
Yeah, great.
You trying to go 8-0?
I'm saying if it happens, you'd be the first to ever do it.
I mean, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a piece of history that we're doing. We're just taking it game by game, to be honest. So.
All right. And then lastly for me, Jalen, when you threw one of the touchdowns, the CBS cameras caught you kind of down. But how good's he been?
He's been awesome, man. Just you guys have seen his growth from last year to now. It's just amazing the change that he's held himself accountable in every situation you can imagine, and then learned and grown from it. So I've got to learn off him now. You know, I've got to learn and grow from my situations that are going to help me become a better player, and just keep leaning on him. So.